Next up, we have Morimori Atsushi remixed by Endorfin PUPA by Endorfin remix. So the original is by PUPA, remixed by Endorfin, featured in KALPA. Cosmic Symphony is my understanding. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here, musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever tool you use, like the video, share it, comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, don't forget to join the Discord server, join the Patreon, subscribe to the gaming channel, subscribe to the Reacts channel. Thank you again for 500 subscribers here, by the way, I really appreciate it. How to request songs if you're not the live stream members, getting early access to the content. I have a spiel for this and a bunch of other things later down this video, so stick around for that. Disclaimers showing on your screen right now, so go ahead and pause the video to read them in full. Otherwise, please be patient with me. I am acoustic and guitared, so please keep that in mind. With that, let's go ahead and do this, shall we? Morimori Atsushi by PUPA, remixed by Endorfin. This is so confusing. No, the song is PUPA. The song is PUPA by Morimori Atsushi, remixed by Endorfin. I hate the formatting! Yeah, the song is PUPA. Let's go. Okay, so we start with that initial vocals. Yeah, no, dude, immediate leitmotif and everything. I'm gonna crash out on this again. Dude, if you are going to publish a song by artist, you can add remix by artist. This is how you communicate, okay? This is how communication works. This is the best format on how to communicate. Given a break? No! This is how you communicate clearly, concisely, and easily. This is the best format. I will kill for on this hill. Need to account for the game titled, featured, or you can then add what was it called? KALPA. Character title, KALPA, character. There we go. These ones are not that necessary. This is necessary. This is the best way to format your music so that somebody, you think, yes, like game name, character, yeah, if you want to put more of that, you put them, you put them in the, but you don't make games, yeah, but I make music. And this is the best way to format it. This is not about the game, this is about the music. Related to the game. Your appeal to authority is irrelevant here. Anyway, so you start with the immediate song over here, giving us a leitmotif, right? The leitmotif of PUPA. In this case, because it's a remix, it's not really a leitmotif, it is just the motif. We are doing a remix over here. So yeah, let's see where this goes. I know. Motif, of course, being the smallest version of your musical idea, the essence from which everything else comes from. We have here the piano, we have a guitar there giving us the nice syncopated motif. We have the drums as well, so let's see. LFA, the show where we critique YouTube titles? Yes. Yes, because the amount of times that I've said the wrong name, the wrong song, because you look at this over here, is it blatantly clear for somebody who doesn't know the name of the song or the artist which one is which? No, it is not clear. It is not easy to understand. You have to already know who this is. You need to already know what this is. This is a title for those who already know what it is. It's even redundant, it's extra confusing. So the way I would format this, PUPA, by Morimori Atsushi, remix by Endorfin, and then we can have KALPA. There. This is a lot clearer. This is a lot more straightforward, and you can even like put a comma over here instead of parentheses if you don't want the parentheses to stack up like this. There we go. You can use brackets or something like that. Like you can change this around, but this is a lot clearer than this. Because for this, now I know that PUPA is the song. It doesn't matter if I already know who Morimori is. PUPA is the song. Morimori is the artist. Endorfin is the one who did the remix. And we have KALPA, which is the game. So, title is, so I convinced myself the song was called Morimori Atsushi after 5 reads. Yeah! Like, it is that easy. It is that easy to confuse people with this kind of formatting. So, the simplest way is to do that. I am gonna hold it against you because once again, I have not given the right title at the start. Anyway, so here it goes. But using hyphen instead of by. Using hyphens instead of by, it is something that you could do. The problem is, now it's more confusing. Like you can do, yeah, you can do Endorfin remix and then KALPA, but the problem is that here now you're adding extra layers of possible confusion. You're adding more layers of possible confusion over here with this. This is not as bad. This is not as bad, but yeah. Come on, we have a song to analyze. No, I'm crashing out. All right, let's see where this goes. Okay, so we have, of course, the we're of course dealing with a song over here. Regardless of everything, we're still dealing with a song, right? Song as opposed to instrumental music. Gershin, welcome today. How you doing? So yeah, as opposed to instrumental music, songs are of course song, right? They're gonna have vocals, they're gonna have lyrics. These vocals and lyrics are gonna have the driving force of a substantial part of the music. Excuse me. Another element is that these are going to have, especially nowadays, a more straightforward way of structuring them. For example, we had the intro. Now we're in verse number 1. The song titles should be either quote marks or italics, at least book titles. Yeah, the song should be the first thing. The song should be first. That is, like, to me, song should be first, not artist. Especially because many times people are not going to look at the YouTube channel, or especially if we're looking at a publisher. So yeah. Anyway, we're having the verse, and when it comes to song, we have the two components, right? Verse, chorus, those are the two main building blocks. Verse is going to be your baseline level of intensity, your floor level. You're going to use more vocals, more lyrics. You're going to hold back on some of the melodies. Then the chorus is going to be the big bombastic side of your music, as we are going to probably hear over here. Let's see where this goes. We bring back the motif here. Nice. Very nice. And of course, in the background, we're having the accompaniment, right? We have the bass doing its thing, the drums giving us the drum beat. We have the guitar there in the back, giving us a very nice funky guitar. So let's see where it goes. And we switch over to what could be a pre-chorus. The pre-chorus, of course, if verse is the floor, chorus is the ceiling, pre-chorus is going to be the connective tissue, which is being done via call and response. Call and response being a musical conversation. In this case, very, very clear. We have the lead vocalist doing something, and then we're having the background, the backing vocals giving us the response. So yeah, let's see where this goes. Moving it around. And off the ramp we go. Off the ramp being a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial, by that I mean there is no official academic definition for this, or at least I'm choosing not to use it for the sake of simplicity. And off the ramp is what I like to call a particular type of transition that makes your listeners feel suspended up in the air at the mercy of inertia, waiting to see where you land. Kind of like going off a ramp. How do you do this? Remove the drums, maybe the bass as well, as we're hearing it over here. Maybe the drums. Off the ramp again, and chorus. Chimes in the background. Okay, so we have the drums doing their thing. We have, of course, the vocals giving us this beautiful lyrics. Now the chorus, we're unleashing the music in its entirety. We're having the guitars still continuing the very funky sound that they have, a little bit more. On that side, we have a chime very high above, giving us a little bit of accentuation. And yeah, let's see where it goes. Call and response again with the backing vocals. Drum beat changes a little bit. Alright. And off the ramp. And now off to the break. Instrumental break. Reiterating that motif. We have synths in the background doing arpeggios. Arpeggios when you play a chord one note at a time, by the way. So here's, for example, C minor. Here's arpeggiated. So yeah, let's see where this goes. Okay, we continue over with the second verse. So yeah, this is the type of remix that we're seeing. We're adding some differences here and there, but it seems like the structural integrity of the original song remains pretty much intact. So yeah, we are reiterating now the second verse. We're going to see where it goes. And yeah, I crashed out so hard that I'm not even going to bother with a segue. Join the Patreon! If you want to support this channel more than you already are, consider joining the Patreon today. Linked in the description. Even if you're not going to pledge any money, do join the free tier because this is where the non-gaming LFAs are going. What are those? Anime, film, TV, label music, the kind of stuff that we usually don't do on the main channel. How do you do why? Because on YouTube, there is very easy to abuse the copyright system on YouTube. So in order to just not deal with that, we're putting them here on Patreon. Free for everyone to watch, with paid members, citizens and above, getting early access to the content. So, if you want to support this channel more than you already are, consider joining the Patreon today, linked in the description. Become a member today. Thank you to those who are already members, especially those who are paid members, particularly Real Mrs. French Guy, Another Random Human, and Amaya. Your support means the world to me. For everybody else, join the Patreon today, linked in the description down below. Patreon.com/JamesRBasterd. Become a Patreon today. Patreon.com/JamesRBasterd. Join today. Alright, let's continue. Here it goes. Verse 2. We have a piano as well, playing some of the chords. Violins there. Violins giving us a counter melody. Very nice. Second layer of vocals in the background as well. Nice. And pre-chorus number 2. There's 2. We're having that extra synth. Just highlighting this off the ramp. Continuing this. Up a step, we bring everything up a chord. Up a step. The off the ramp moment. Man, this pre-chorus is very complex, but... And we bring in the instrumentation of the chorus, but we skip the vocals. Let's see if it brings it afterwards. Yeah, no, we're just doing chorus 2, but it's instrumental. And we bring a guitar solo. So we play an instrumental version of the chorus, easy way of getting away with not writing extra lyrics, and we bring in a guitar solo. So when you're making music, you want to keep a careful balance between what is familiar and what is new. Too much familiarity, too much repetition, too much of the same thing, you risk boring the listener, they tune out. Too much new material too quickly, you risk overwhelming the listener, they tune out. There is one universal exception, no matter the style or genre, which is solos. You bring in a solo, and as long as it sounds cool enough and it fits enough, you can get away with almost anything. Meaning the principle of familiarity and new material become more relaxed, which means that you won't be able to get away with everything, but you will be able to get away with quite a bit. As we're hearing over here, the guitar is not really playing one-to-one the motifs we were doing before, but it's more showing off a little bit. So yeah, let's see where this goes. There are the guitars. And we bring in an off-the-ramp moment. We are kind of using it as a miniature bridge, because we bring in the solo, which seems to double as a bridge, right? A bridge is going to be a complete contrast. If your verse is your floor, your chorus is your ceiling, your bridge is going to be your basement. A complete contrast from everything you've done before, for the purposes of creating that much more distance between the chorus, so that the chorus becomes that much more pronounced. We immediately are going to bring the chorus number 3, because this is supposed to be chorus 2. Let's see where this goes. Oh, straight to the pre-chorus. Part of the bridge. Little break there. And there we go. Chorus number 3. Some extra variations. Nice. More variations of the vocals, adding a bit more adornments. Oh, so good. More vocals in the background, giving the countered melodies, and off to the outro. Iterating those motifs, giving those last bits of the chorus. Oh, it's very nice. One last run of the motif of the rap. Such a unique remix, very nice, yeah. And there we go, one last reversed sound of a piano, reversed piano, bass note of the piano, and it just ends. And with that, there you have it, PUPA, the Endorfin remix by Morimori Atsushi, featured in, what was the name? KALPA, Cosmic Symphony, is my understanding. That was really good. I crashed out over the formatting, but that's it. I am not apologizing. There you have it. That was really nice. Like, overall, the song was really nice. It's PUPA. We've done that one. The remix was really, really nice. And there you have it. Reasonable crash out. This is not the first time this happens, so I need to at some point I'm probably just gonna do like something to crash out over it and make it anyway. There you go. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever you use. Like the video, share the comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, don't forget to join the Discord server. That's where everything gets announced first. Whether it's the streams going live, the videos going up, the channels, updates, projects, giveaways, everything gets announced there first. Of course, we have the community there. We hang out, we chat, we steal memes from other people, sort of claim them as our own, where I host a Vintage Story community server, that kind of stuff. Also, share these videos with everybody that you know. Use the hype function on YouTube. We have a group on the Discord that coordinates for that, so linked in the description. Help the channel grow. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of your tier, you get access to the videos when I schedule them, at least for the LFAs. So become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I'll be linking in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, check the pinned comment on this video that has the instructions on what to do. If you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim from Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central European Time during the full-time experiment. If you don't know what that is, go to the main page of my YouTube channel. It has a video there pinned explaining what it is during the duration of the experiment. We stream live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick so that you can tune in from whichever platform you prefer. Again, 4 p.m. Central Europe. If you're not in Europe, do not worry. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in both Discord and Twitch, both linked in the description. So, if you live in Chile, and you're like, yeah, but what time is 4 p.m. in Hungary? I don't live there. Do not worry. Just go to the Discord and Twitch, both linked in the description. I'm going to show the streaming schedule up to date in your local time zone, accounting for daylight savings if necessary. And subscribe to the gaming channel for the gaming channel, because of course I have a gaming channel. I'm on YouTube. What else could I possibly have? Games are Basterd. The stream is not ending, Zizi. No, it's not yet. So I put the gaming after show recordings when they happen. We play video games on the later part of the stream, and then the VODs for every game we play live on air eventually end up over here. So subscribe to the channel linked in the description, or search on YouTube, same username as James R. Basterd, so the J for a G, and you got it. And subscribe to the Reacts channel. Yes, the LFAs are React format, but this is where we are putting the Reacts for everything else. James Reacts Basterd, linked in the description, or search on YouTube, same username as James R. Basterd. Just extend the R to React, and you got it. Thank you again for 500 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, there you have it. PUPA Endorfin, Morimori. That was really good. That was really good. Format aside, that was really good. I really enjoyed it. But really good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.